Matthew 21:43 signifies a shift in God's favor from the Jewish nation, particularly its leaders, to a new group of people who will produce the fruit of the kingdom. This verse, part of the parable of the wicked tenants, highlights the consequences of rejecting God's messengers, the prophets and ultimately Jesus, and the inclusion of Gentiles in God's plan of salvation. Explanation. Parable of the wicked tenants. Jesus tells a story about a landowner who leases his vineyard to tenants who mistreat and kill his servants and his son. Shift in favor. The landowner, God, will take the vineyard, kingdom of God, away from the wicked tenants, Jewish leaders, and give it to others who will produce its fruit, a new community of believers, potentially including Gentiles. Rejection of Jesus. The Jewish leaders, who represent the tenants, reject Jesus, the Son of God, and plot to kill him. Consequences. The verse warns of the consequences of rejecting God's messengers and the Messiah, emphasizing that the kingdom of God will be taken from those who reject it. Inclusion of Gentiles. The parable suggests that God's plan of salvation is not limited to the Jewish people, but extends to a broader group who will produce the fruit of the kingdom. Foundation stone. Jesus also refers to himself as a stone rejected by the builders, but chosen as the cornerstone. This implies that those who reject Jesus will be shattered, while those who believe will be built upon him. Implications. Judgment and opportunity. The verse implies both judgment for rejecting God's messengers and an opportunity for others to enter the kingdom. Universal gospel. It highlights the universal nature of the gospel and God's invitation to all people to be part of his kingdom. Responsibility of believers. It calls believers to produce the fruit of the kingdom, which includes righteous living and good works. Understanding of God's plan. It helps Christians understand that God's redemptive plan includes a shift in focus from the Jewish nation to a broader community of believers. It is all about Jesus. If you love Jesus, follow and subscribe.